The easiest way to spread your TruTex fibers is by using a manure spreader. If you don't have access to a spreader, it is possible to do this step by hand, and we'll go into more details on that at the end of this video. Unless you're using a particularly large manure spreader that can handle at least an entire bale or more of footing, you're going to need to separate your bales down into sections in order to load them into the spreader without overloading it. The best way to do this is to open your bales as shown in the previous video and then push large sections of the bale into the bucket of your tractor. You can then lower these sections of the footing into your spreader until it is full. You're then going to drive the spreader around your arena, making an effort to distribute the fibers as evenly as possible. It is a good idea to save at least half of the last bale to spread by hand in the corners of your arena, which can sometimes be difficult to reach with the spreader, and also in any low spots that you might identify after the initial spreading. Even with a very small manure spreader as shown here, it's possible to break the bales down even further and just load it by hand. Of course, the smaller the spreader, the longer it'll take. Once all the fibers have been spread, you should rake a small gap between the fibers and the arena boards. This makes sure that once we reach the blending stage, the tiller won't miss any fibers that are sitting too close to the boards. If you're needing to spread your footing manually, try and rope in as many volunteers as possible, as many hands make light work. Start by dividing your arena into sections according to the number of footing bales that you have. After opening the bales, you'll simply rake the fibers across the arena, trying to get them spread as evenly as possible. Again, make sure to get into the corners but still leaving a small gap between the boards and the fibers.